81 laps to go here in the Subway 500 at the Martinsville Speedway in Virginia, still under caution while they clean the track and pit road. In the 29 pit, you guys decided to stop, Todd. Why?
We had just a couple bad stops here in a row. Lost some track position. We just keep digging ourselves in a bigger hole every time we go right here. We still feel like we couldn't really have tires good enough to go all the way to the end, because the last time we stopped was like 3:55. So, I mean, we're not stopping again regardless of what happens for the rest of the day, but we're just trying to get better. I mean, the car's pretty good now, but it's track position killing us.
Yeah, it's been tough to maneuver through it today.
Yeah, it is. There's nobody cutting anybody any slack, and you're going to have a really good car to get up through there. So hopefully half of them will eliminate themselves, and we'll capitalize on it.
All right, good luck.
Okay.
Chasing a championship, chasing Matt Kenseth.
It's cool, isn't he?
Yeah.
Matt?
Bill, Tony Stewart trying to solidify his 5th straight top 5 finish, something he hasn't done in over a year. Crew Chief Greg Zipadelli lounging on top of the pit box. So how is the race car?
It's not bad. We're trying to save our tires right now. We've been getting loose on the exit. It's been turning really good all day. So we're kind of committed to staying out until the end, unless we get a good long run and then there's 50 to go or something, we may come. So we're just trying to take care of our stuff right now and see if we can bring this Home Depot Monte Carlo home in a good, strong top 5. And who knows what'll come towards the end there. Maybe we can win another one.
But you know, though, how you can lose one on pit road here as well.
Yeah, I've been there before. Believe me, it's going back through my mind every lap here, just sitting here. But we should be all right today.
A year ago, April, the driver actually made the call. They pitted while leading. He had to fight all the way through traffic, Dave, and he finished 3rd.
With Robbie Reiser now, crew chief for Matt Kenseth. And he's checking on something right now. It's been a work-hard day for these guys. They've been back in the pack all day long. Track position hasn't been very good for you guys all day long. You came in and changed 2 tires, Robbie. What's the car like to the end?
Well, I don't know. We haven't run 2 tires all day long, so we've got the car handling a lot better than we did earlier in the race, and hopefully we'll be able to move up from here.
You told me you didn't run 2 tires here in the spring, did you? I mean, 2-tire change in the spring.
Nah, we haven't never done that here. We did it, trying to think when we did it, but it's like three races ago, and it worked for us then. I'm just hoping it'll work for us today.
What about Matt getting through this traffic? He's been bogged down pretty much all day, hasn't he?
Well, when you get in the back here, you just got to work hard to get yourself, through the traffic, and you just can't move forward. And lap cars got you bottled up, and you just pretty much ride there. So we're fortunate enough to work our way up through from where we were. So I'm happy with that. Hopefully we can go the rest of the way here.
Thanks, Robbie. So far today, their luck has been good on the accident side. They're just trying to limit the damages as far as position loss. Alan?
Yeah, they missed all the trouble we saw when they had the contact with the 0 car. Tire and the caution came out and all that. It's been a solid day. Not spectacular, but solid, sorry.
We touched on this a little earlier, BP and I, about these yellows have really hurt Earnhardt Jr. and Harvick right now on trying to get that track position back.
Hey,
they're running out of laps.
I got something for both you guys.
Go on.
Fear Factor is for Wally. A wild new Fear Factor, Monday at 8/7 Central. And BP got one for you. Las Vegas.
Oh, I like that show. Me and James Caan. Yeah, I like that.
And you like Vegas, too.
Yeah, I do, but I don't like Fear Factor. All those bugs.
Man. Monday night, 8/7 Central on NBC.
Have you ever tried a bug? Well, then don't knock it until you try something.
Okay, that's a good point.
What's the thing that you've eaten that I would consider the grossest?
No, don't go there. Let's talk about why they didn't throw the green flag. Why didn't they throw the green flag?
Waved it off to get another lap or so through the oil dry, I believe. And they may have spotted something right in front of the flag stand, too.
Okay.
He's got a good view.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody rush out there and pick it up. So I want to see what's going to happen here. Got 75 laps to go.
Got a clean up truck coming out from pit road, so they'll get that cleaned up and we'll get going. Jeremy Mayfield was just penalized a lap. A lap?
What did he do?
For speeding on pit road. If I get this right, while pit road was closed and while it was covered with oil, and they asked the cars to give the people trying to clean up the oil some room and so forth, and did not like the way he was proceeding to make several pit stops there under that caution. So, he'll go back to 27th place and try and fight and get a Lucky Dog Award here if he can. Got, 1, 2,
he's got to fight hard.
4, 5, 6, 7 cars a lap down. What they picked up off the front straightaway was potentially a piece of brake rotor. Oh, look at that.
Oh, there you go.
22 car.
That's not good.
No, we see it rolling around the racetrack just before the start-finish line, and that could definitely puncture a tire.
And he's still out there.
Hey, Ward, you're minus right rear brake.
I don't know if that's a brake.
That might not be. That might
That can't be a brake rudder. He wouldn't be still out there.
No, that might be a piece of rubber.
Hot smoking rubber off one of these cars. Ward Burton in the 22s.
Oh, yeah,
Back in
he's
20th place.
He'll find out real quick if it is.
Yeah. Yeah, brakes is something you need here. One more lap and we'll go back racing. All right, so we got guys who pitted under this caution, like Dale Earnhardt Jr., starting back in 12th place. And the guys who stayed on the racetrack in the first 11 spots. Jeff Gordon heading the field. So with what'll be 73 laps, can Junior get from 12th spot, wrestle the lead away from Jeff Gordon?
Well, Jeff Gordon's going to have a clean racetrack ahead of him, so he's going to be a lot faster than Dale Jr., even though Dale Jr.'s on better tires.
And the problem is Junior is in 12th position, but he's actually starting 24th.
Right.
A double line, he's 12th row.
Green flag, green flag.
Mike Skinner in the 0-1, the first one not on the lead lap, 22nd position up to the inside of the race leaders.
Gordon clears.
And now, Jimmy Johnson needs to clear that lap car pretty quickly.
Yep, you're right. He's going to do it.
Not so fast. He's got him now. And third place, Tony Stewart.
You see, Mike Skinner is in a position that he needs to run hard because he needs to stay in this position one lap down. First car, one lap down. The caution flag comes out. He gets a lap back.
The lucky dog.
That's right.
By the way, we've set a new record here today.
For lucky dogs?
No, well, yeah, probably have that. But 113 laps of caution. New record. Winston Cup racing here in Martinsville.
Now, BP, they took the green, first lap. Jeff Gordon was 2.4 seconds ahead of Earnhardt Jr. Now, just 3 laps, because of what we talked about, he's 4 seconds behind Jeff Gordon.
Saw Kurt Busch coming back out on track, 26 laps down. Why would he do that, you ask? Well, he's 10th in the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship standings, and it's very close from 10th on back.
And with a lot of difference in money in those positions back there. We're not talking about millions, but we're talking about thousands.
And Kurt's problems are not finished.
No.
But his car may be.
Yeah. Believe me, Kurt hopes so.
I believe he'll be done for the day now.
Oh, look at that. Is that oil coming off the back of it, or is that from earlier? Well, they would have found it.
Yeah, I think that's
if it was
a current condition, I think.
Yeah.
So Kurt Busch will be done for the day. And it looks like he's going to finish back somewhere around 39th place. And that will be 4 of 5 races that he's failed to finish here this last month and a week.
Junior
Lost another.
losing ground. He's 5.7 seconds now. Tough deal here trying to get through the traffic, even when you're on new tires, because guys are side by side in front of you all the time.
Trouble, debris. Caution flag is
Debris down
out.
there at 304 up on the concrete. Looks like a piston rod.
A piston rod.
Gee.
Maybe that was what Kurt Busch probably had that time.
Yeah. Oil pan failure. The oil pan failed to hold the contents of the engine.
Okay, this is a break for Junior. Some of those guys, they get to erase that 6 seconds now.
Man.
Yeah, we have plenty of mayhem here at Martinsville.
We have today.
But that's why all the 91,000 seats around this racetrack are pretty well full.
But now Junior needs for this thing to restart. You know, go out, pick up that debris, let's restart. Because we let Gordon and Johnson ride around on the caution flag 4 or 5 more laps. That helps them.
Yep, helps their tires. They don't wear the tires as much.
Junior picked up 2-3 spots there in that little run of green before the yellow, Marty.
Yeah, Alan, but the cautions are really hurting him here. They needed to go green. They need to, the longer it goes green, the better his car gets. They're encouraging him on the radio to drive it in deeper, use more brakes. They're confident he has a lot of brakes left, but the crew just thinking he's not driving it hard enough into the corner right now, trying to tell him, listen, you've got plenty of brakes left, use them.
So Junior back in 9th spot now.
You don't hear that much here at Martinsville.
No.
And we'll go from the shortest track on the NASCAR Winston Cup circuit to one of the fastest next weekend. Atlanta Motor Speedway, Saturday, TNT. 1 o'clock Eastern time. The Aaron's 312. Wally will be in the field, plus that incredible race for the NASCAR Busch Series Championship. 5 drivers within 44 points of the lead. Then next Sunday, Home Depot presents NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on NBC. Coverage starting at noon Eastern time with Discover Card Countdown to Green. You know who's going to fill in for you next weekend?
No, I don't.
Jamie McMurray, maybe.
Yes, he will.
Well, I talked to him this morning. He was so excited about watching you race and giving you a hard time, Wally.
Yeah, well, that's what everybody can't wait to get up here to do that.
That's right.
That'd be fun.
There he is.
He's not having the best of days today, but he is in the top 10. I mean, he's in 8th place, missing a right front fender. That's probably not bad. Bill, what do you got?
Well, just thinking about Jeff Gordon being out front here, going for the sweep at Martinsville, as you talked about. Fred Lorenzen, the only driver to win the pole for both races in the same season and win the race here. Jeff's out front, and his pit crew helped get him there. Here are the guys that got the job done.
Hi, I'm Robbie Loomis, crew chief, Forest City, Florida.
Jay Lupo, front windshield, Cleveland, Ohio. Craig Curione, front tire carrier from Sanborn, New York.
Shane Parsnell, front tire changer, Oswego, New York.
Jeff Cook, Jackman, Charlotte, North Carolina.
My name's Steve Letarte. I'm the rear tire carrier. I'm from Cornish, Maine.
Shane Church, rear tire changer, Rushville, Indiana.
Jeff Craven, gas man, High Point, North Carolina. Caleb Hurd, catch can, Pulaski, Virginia.
If Jeff Gordon stays out front and wins this race, it's more than a victory. When I talked to him on the Discover Card Countdown to Green earlier today and asked him if they could finish as high as second in the points, you could see him light up. It's obviously something they've thought about. The championship may be out of the picture, but jumping to second certainly is not.
You can tell Jeff's been down on the bottom of the racetrack all day. The left side does not have a mark.
Yeah.
The right side's all tore up. Well, not tore up, but a lot of tire marks and scuff marks.
Restart with 60 laps to go. Ricky Craven in the 32 trying to get one of 3 laps he's lost back from the race leader. Kind of been a tough day for Ty Ryder. Jeff Gordon leading, Jimmy Johnson second, Tony Stewart third, Ryan Newman fourth, Terry Labonte in fifth, then Ken Schrader in sixth, followed by Bill Elliott, Jamie McMurray, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Jeff Burton. Matt Kenseth runs in 14th, Kevin Harvick in 16th. So not spectacular, but solid for Kenseth where his championship is concerned today. To this point. A lot of things can happen in 60 laps here in Martinsville.
How about that Schrader in the 6th position? These guys, when they get to a racetrack that you can adjust a car mechanically, they do well, don't they, Matt?
They sure do, Benny. Kenny Schrader hasn't won a Winston Cup race since 1991. He's never won a short track Winston Cup race, but this team keeps making gains by leaps and bounds. A quiet day, but a very consistent day. Currently runs in the 6th position. Kenny has not had a top 5 since 1998. They are just knocking on that door. Who knows? Maybe today is when he breaks back in.
Had a top 10 finish here in the April race. And you can kind of tell that where this team is lacking, besides the sponsorship department that they're trying to find to fill up those quarter panels, is the sponsorship money doesn't allow you to do the engineering work that some of the other teams can. And here's the stat I'll back that statement up with. Their average start and finish on the short tracks is twice what it is on the bigger tracks.
Where the engineering stuff, aerodynamics, all that stuff really comes into play. And again, they're only a 1-car team versus a Roush with a 5-car team. Hendrick with a 3-car team.
Team owners, Beth Ann Morgenthau and Tony Morgenthau,